Hey, what's up guys, Spirit here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So today what we're going to be doing is we're playing some more energy incremental. As you can see, we're just loading back in right now. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be showing you guys where all of the secret stats are and how to actually get them. So before we do begin, I do have all three. You do need to be at least prestige 5 to get all three. And at the moment, prestige 5 is currently the highest. However, I'm sure that will change in the future. So if you're watching this video in the future, then you'll see the first 3 hidden stats. If at the time you're watching this, there are more secret stats, then I will probably have a newer version of this video out on the channel. So I'll try and link it in the description if I can remember to do so in the future. But anyway, at the moment, we've got the 3. These are them right here. So we've got Overload, Pathfinder, and Eternal Ascent. So those are the 3 hidden stats in the game at the moment. So firstly, the first one is Overload, sorry, my apologies. And you need prestige 3 for it. This is very easy to do. And firstly, you just need to come to where the power plant warp is, or the rarity section, or if you've not got that, the best bit to do is look for where the follower board is, and then just go to the right. You've got this log, and this is the first one you do want to take note of. So in this case, it's a yellow 3. So remember that one. Secondly, you want to come over to where I am now, and then you've got a green 8. It will be different for you. It could be a blue 7, it could be anything, but whatever it is, just make sure you take note of it because they will be important later on. And again, it's something that you do need to remember. So we'll just see what happens, and yeah, we'll make our way to the next one right now. So I was just taking note because I tried this a second ago and it went completely south, but anyway, third time lucky, hopefully. So next up we have a blue 0. So blue is the background with a 0. So that is fine. And then lastly, what you need to do is actually teleport into the power plant, which I believe you unlock at prestige number 3. So in order to get that one, you need to play the game a little bit, but it's relatively easy to get there. And again, these are worth getting anyway. So if you are prestige 3, I would highly recommend to try and get this unlocked as soon as you can, because it is a boost, and who doesn't like to get extra stats? So lastly, it's a red 3 for me. Again, these are going to be different for me and for you. They may be the same. If they are, that's just quite lucky, I guess. But more than likely, they are going to be different. So do take a note, do remember them, do screenshot them, whatever works best for you. You just need to remember them temporarily, because we'll be using them in just a second. And they are in no particular order, so the colors could vary too. So mine might have been a red, yours could have been a yellow. So whatever it is, just take note of it. It doesn't really matter which order you claim them in. You'll see why in a second. But again, just go to those 4 points, take notes of the color and the number, and now you just need to make your way to where I am at the moment. So I'm in the power plant. I went right at the beginning where you spawn in. I ran past where the passives area is, which we'll get into in a second, because boy did I have some bad luck yesterday. And then you make your way onto this like ring type thing around the area, and you reach this station right here. So you've got the question marks above this purple ring. It's this circular ring thing. Let's go into it, and you see there's this keypad. So in my case, it was a red 3. So 3 is the first one for me because that's what the red color was. So it was a red 3. We had an 8 on the green. We had a 3 on the yellow, and we had a 0 on the blue. So again, this is my code based on my numbers in my game. Your code will probably be different, and if it is, enter whatever you saw in your own game. Don't copy this, it won't work. Follow the steps and make sure you get the code that's unique to you and your game. Otherwise, this will not work. If you don't know how to do it, rewind the video, watch it again. You'll find out, and just keep watching it. So once you've typed the code in, click this, and then it should work. Hopefully, for me, it should anyway. Usually you get a pop-up to say a bridge has magically appeared. In my case, it probably won't show that for me because I've already done this and I've already got the secret stats. You can only get it once. So yeah, that is that. What you want to do now is respawn or do a reset through the pause menu, whichever works best. I decide to jump off the map sometimes. And then when you do spawn back in, you can already see it in the distance if you're eagle-eyed. However, you want to come where Flux is, walk behind the Flux board, and then you'll now see that there's this bridge. So this is the bridge you do want to cross. Very easy to do. And then you can already see the button in the distance as we slowly approach it. And then this is the very first secret stat. And there it is. I've already got it. It won't work. It won't give me it twice or anything. But that's it right there. So that's all you need to do for this one. And then once you've got this, you are pretty much good to go. So that is the first one. Let's now dive into the second. So next up, we do have Pathfinder, which is an easy one to get. There's no requirements for it other than being Prestige 5. If you wonder why I say requirements, you'll find out shortly for the final one. However, let's dive into this one first because this is the next one on the list. It's very, very easy to do. All you need to do is go back to the middle of the map in the first area, go to the Champion Falls area, which is like where the leaderboards are. You want to come over to here. You'll see there's this log and this wall here. You just want to jump up the wall, keep jumping up till you get to where these logs are. They're in like a kind of cross. They like go through each other slightly. But anyway, you'll see there's a little gap at the back. Drop down. And there it is. So that is Pathfinder. Very, very easy to do. And again, that gives you this stat right here. So +5 rune bulk as well as 2 times rarity speed. So really good to see. Very easy to achieve. And then you can just jump out here if you do want to jump out. And then you can look at the leaderboards and see where I am. So I believe I'm like, I don't even know, where am I? Like 30th or something? 32nd. There's me. Number 32 on energy. Anyway, that's fine. So lastly, you do want to go back to spawn because for this one, there is a slight requirement. So each rune has a secret rune or a hidden rune inside of them. And for the next one, which is the Eternal Ascent, you do need to get to Prestige 5. And you also must have one of the secret runes, which is actually the rarest rune in the game at the moment. At least to my knowledge, it is anyway. I don't think there's one rarer than this. And the one you do need is under the starter rune, and it's this one right here. So it's 1 in 25 million. It says unlock a new secret stat, and this is the one you do need. It's actually really good as well, to be honest, so I would try to get it regardless, but for purposes of the secret stats, it is one you do need. If you are struggling to get it, maybe it's easier to go from the lowest to the highest, so you start out with this one, move up to the quantum rune afterwards, and go for Oblivion, then to Power, and then lastly go to Energy, get a few of the Energy one, the Nuclear rune, which is this one right here, and then maybe drop back. Again, it's up to you. I don't really know if it makes a difference or not, but either way, it's something I did. And you can also upgrade your rarities to try and get better rarities, and passives as well to get better passives. There are some codes. I'll be making a video on all active codes tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one, because there's some extremely good codes, and you do need to claim them before they do expire at the weekend. So stay tuned for that one. That will be coming out tomorrow. So you just need to AFK this rune. You just need to get the rune right here. This one, as soon as you've got this, you can get the secret stat. If you don't have this, you can't get it. It's as simple as that. So once you've got the rune, all you need to do is come back to the spawn area in the middle. You want to go back to the Champion Falls zone, which is where the leaderboards are, which is where we was just at a moment ago. And then this time around, you just need to ascend. So this time we'll climb up here. Again, we're basically where we were for the last one. But this time around, the jump you need to make is actually here. And then instead of like dropping down where the logs are, just climb the wall with the logs right here. So you ascend this wall, and then you jump onto the rock, you jump onto the cloud, and then you're able to make your way around the upper like sky area of the zone, I guess. And then you can come down over to here. I mean, you can keep jumping around. I just like to step on the grassy area, I guess. And then lastly, you just need to make your way up here, which I believe you should be able to climb, which you can. That's the way to do it. I did this yesterday for reference, but again, I can't get it. And there you go. That's where the last one is. So this is where the last stat is. This is all you need to do to get all of the secret runes inside of the game. And then once you do have that, you do get Eternal Ascent, which gives you some extra stats as well. So rarity luck and 4 times wood. So really good to see that. It's really helpful. And I am trying to get higher up the leaderboards. I'm currently at like, what, 32nd? And I do need to get a better rarity luck. So better rarity, in fact. I'm still on the, I think it's Singularity it's called. I forgot which one it is, but it's like 300k for me. There's 2 more for me to go. and then that should hopefully boost me up a bit more to probably around top 20, I'd imagine, if I can get that one. And then I just need to go back to the spawn. We need to go to the power plant, and then I will show you guys the passives as well. Stay tuned. There's a video coming tomorrow with codes, so make sure you do go ahead and watch that one, because there's some extremely good codes at the moment. And again, you don't want to miss out. So they did a mini update yesterday. I did get Royal Flush at some point the day before yesterday, I think, or whenever it was. I forgot when. And then they did all these different codes and everything. There are 2 secret rarities, or sorry, secret passives in this like passive thing. So you've got, I forgot what they're called, like Galaxy and Kitty Rebirth. So they are by far the best ones. If you think Royal Flush is good, just wait until you see Kitty Rebirth. And if I do get it, I'll be the first to let you guys know. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can get it soon. But again, luck isn't on my favor, at least on my side in this case, because I have opened a lot of them and not really got anything. So other than the Royal Flush, I can't really complain too much. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm really enjoying this game. Let me know. If you want to see a noob to pro series completely free to play, do let me know. I'm happy to do one of those. I've not really done one for a while. I was going to do one on Grass Incremental, but I decided that it doesn't look like the game's been updated anymore. I'm not really too sure what's going on with it. I'll check it after this, but I decided against that because it looks like there's no new content, and I can't really justify playing games that don't seemingly be updated anymore. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you do go on to enjoy the video. Check out the video tomorrow about the codes inside of the game. There's some really OP codes that you don't want to miss. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are about 7 subscribers away from 4,000. And I do appreciate everyone who is watching the channel. It does help me grow. It does help the channel. 6 away right now. In fact, we've just gained 1 in the last 15 minutes or so. So shout out to that person. And yeah, we're on track to 4K. So I started this channel back up in April this year. So we've not really been going for too long. I had about 2.6k subs beforehand, I think, or something like that. I want to say something like that. 2.6 seems right. 2.5, 2.6k. I used to do different videos. This was a faceless channel at one point, making like clips and highlights and stuff of different games and stuff like that. So it's gone through a few different phases. It's had like Clash Royale videos on it at one point. That's where this one started out at. And yeah, it's just gone through different things. It was abandoned for probably about 2 years, 3 years or so. And then at the time I was just thinking I may as well just make some Roblox videos. So I did. I posted a short on Tower Defense RNG. I got my first short out there. It did quite well. I made a long form video, which did okay at the time. And then I was still quite into the Ascender games, sorry, the Incremental games. And then I made my first video on Ascender Incremental in August, I believe, early August. And then the rest is history, I guess you could say. So yeah, thanks for the support. It does mean a lot. We're slowly growing, and we should be on 4K probably by tonight. It will be in one. So yeah, thank you. I do appreciate it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. A bit of a yap at the end, but I know a lot of people do enjoy that, and that's why you tend to watch my videos over the others sometimes. But either way, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.